Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. Hello, wherever you are. Welcome. Congratulations. We just jump on here to say congratulations to every one of you. To the winners, we say congratulations. To those of you who have checked and you were not selected at this time, we still want to say a big salute to you. Like I said yesterday, the fact that you made an effort, you took a step towards completing that application because you have this dream of coming to the United States. You started working towards it. I want to salute you. Thank you for taking that step towards your dream and not just sitting and dreaming about it and not working towards it. And for those of you who were selected, we say a big congratulations to you. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations to every one of you, wherever you are. We just want to say thank God for you that you were selected, and this is the beginning of your entire process. This is where your actual joining begins. So you want to take this very seriously. For some of you who have been playing, you say, "Oh, I was just joking on the application. I put a nickname. I just used my nickname because I wasn't sure. I was just joking." Now you must know that beginning this point, if you were selected, you are a very blessed person. Congratulations to you. I see one person is already in the live stream. So thank you very much for coming in. Good morning, welcome. And you can let us know down in the comment section if you were selected or you haven't checked yet or you were not selected at this time. And like I said, to those who were not selected at this time, we just want to say, let this not be the end of it. The next DV season begins in October. Hopefully, you're gearing up and gathering the energy to apply again. But like I always say in every video to you DV applicants, there are many other ways you can come to the United States legally. So in case you did not make it this time around to be selected, there are still other ways. You can still come on a student visa to the United States and do some studies depending on what you want to come for to the US. You can begin your journey with a student visa if you have the money, or you can look for some scholarships. Apply to any of those. We got some other videos on the channel that encourage you to try out some of those. If you got family member in the US, you can try that. That's another path. Family visas, or even maybe through conferences, depending on what your intention is to come to the US. If you want to come to the US to stay, then you might continue want to try. You might want to continue trying the DV resorts, applying for the DV. But if you just want to come and get that experience, because some people just want to come and get the experience just to get a taste of it. And indeed, it is an experience that everyone will want to have. So I like to encourage people, don't give up on your dream. You're not making it in the DV 2024 does not mean that you're not going to come to the United States or you have been denied forever. No. Some people play the DV 3 times, 4 times before they got selected. Some people play up to 9 times, 10 times. I've been watching some stories and it's like people just been playing and playing and playing, and finally some people got selected. So it's free to apply. That's the thing about it. Unless you're paying somebody to complete your application for you, it's free. So why not give it a try every year? I mean, I will. If I was somebody who really have this dream of coming, I will actually give it a try every year. And so I would like to just say congratulations to every one of you. Whether you won or not, you made the attempt, you try working on your dream, and I want you to continue to do that. Do not give up at this time. Don't get frustrated. Don't lose hope, because this is just the first step towards your dream. You have a dream that you want to work on and you want to keep working on it. And for those of you, like we said earlier, who were selected, congratulations to you. It's time for the next step. Now you need to start gathering your documents, gathering the documents for each person you apply for, and trying to fill up your DS 260. And we're going to start lining up beginning this week. We're going to start doing some videos, sending them across there with some tips to help you complete your DS-260 and other information you will need about your DS-260. So thank you. Congratulations to you. And yes, let's continue this journey. If you are on your way to the US after your visa interview and you do not have a host, I've made a couple of videos explaining hosting in the US. Whether you want to host yourself, that is possible. Yes, you can host yourself in the US if you do not want to have a host. But I strongly recommend you getting a host because navigating the US all by yourself is it's a challenge. It is a challenge that's going to take you more than 2 3 years if you try to do this on your own. So it's always good that if you have someone who is willing and able to lead you through, to at least guide you, not that you're going to depend on them 100%, but at least they're going to guide you through, that's going to be a very great step. So if you're somebody who want to consider any of that, you can check up our channel, send us an email, and we can begin from there. But we want to be sure that we're working with people who are actually interested in moving forward and not people who just want to test the system or somebody who already has someone to help them out here. We will be offering hosting for people, we'll be offering addresses to people, like residential address, in order for you to be able to get your green card submitted. And if you just want your green card submitted over here and we can forward it to wherever you're going to be hosted or wherever you're going to be lodging, we can also offer that service to you. That's something you're going to have to let us know in your email. You're going to have to detail what is it that you really need in your service. And if you need hosting, like for us, I told you before in my hosting video that we're in the Pacific Northwest. We're in the Washington State, Seattle area, South Seattle. So in case you're looking towards moving towards this side, if you want to reach out to us, like I said, our email address is always down in the description. You want to check us out, reach out to us, send us your email detailing what exactly you need, because we do not know, because embassies varies in the request from the applicants according to what they want. Some applicants, some embassies I've heard, they do not request affidavit of support, and some embassies do request that. So according to what your embassy need, you will want to consider doing any one of those. Just send us an email and let us know exactly what you need, and we're going to let you know if we can help you fulfill that service. And another thing, some people are checking, because today is just the second day. I know that was one of the main reasons I did not go live yesterday, because I tried checking and I just could not get into the system. And so it was better just not to do it at the time, because there was so many people trying to get on the one website yesterday. So it kept sending error message. So if you are one of those who kept receiving error messages yesterday, it's not because there was anything special happening in your home country or anything. It's just because there were just so many people trying to get online and log into the system at the same time. And so yesterday, I think it was maybe like 3:30 over here to me. When I went back, I was able to log in perfectly. It was very fast and everything went through. So if you're somebody who are receiving error messages and you want to try that maybe today, or any other time when you think in your country there are not too many people on the internet, or like today or tomorrow, so it's gonna be better, because like I said yesterday around 3:30 my time, when I checked, if I got on, I was very fast. But earlier in the morning when I started checking, there was just no way I could browse anything. It kept giving error messages, and so I just forgot about it until later on. And like I said, to every one of you who did not make it in this 2024 DV application process, I just stopped by this morning, especially for you. I stopped by to encourage you. I know you have, some of you had your hopes so high. You have been waiting on this day, you've been praying, and that doesn't mean that God did not hear your prayer. No, He heard you. But you know what? He knows what's best for you. He has a plan for you, He has a purpose for you, and He wants you to do this according to His will and purpose. So you never know. Maybe you got denied this time around, you were not selected. Who knows? Maybe you had a problem on your application form that were going to even cause you to maybe lost your interview or something. So if I were in your place, and I'm not trying to downgrade your feelings in any way, but this is how I would take it, because I like to look for a silver lining in everything. What if you have gone and spent your money gathering documents, getting ready for interview, paying for everything, and then when you get there, you don't make it at the interview day? Or what if you reach the interview day and then, I mean, they deny you? You have already gone through spending everything that you had and being so hopeful that you were going to be granted a visa, but you get denied. So let's look at it from that aspect. What if it was going to go like that? So if I were you, I mean, I would take it with a pinch of salt, and I would look at the silver lining in it. That, you know what, there's something better that I can be doing. And even for those of you who were selected, I will advise you, do not stop doing what you were doing. Keep doing what you were doing. Keep living your life. I said that before. You want to keep living your life until that visa has been placed in your book. Until your visa to come to the United States has been placed in your book, you want to keep doing what you were doing. If you were going to school, keep schooling. Do not stop your schooling because of this. If you were working, do not quit your job. Do not close your business right now. Keep doing what you were doing. Matter of fact, just don't say anything to anybody right now. Just go about this in secret. Just do what you have to do. And you really don't have to tell anyone about it right now. It's time for you to just move in secret, just move quietly, gather everything you have to gather. Go get ready for your interview, whatever date you're going to be given for your interview, show up. And after everything before, I would say you can let people know that, oh, yes, I won the DV and I've done my interview and I got selected, I got my visa, and so I'm on my way to the United States. I mean, that's how I will break the news to people. I don't know about you, but for me, that's how I will break the news to people. So I just stopped by to encourage every one of you this morning. Keep doing what you are doing. Keep living your life. Life continues after the results. There is still a life to live. Even if you were not selected, go on doing what you were doing in your country. Keep thinking about how you can make life better. What's going to be the next step for you? If you want to attempt other opportunities, you want to try, like I said, excuse me, you want to try maybe like the student visa. You could look up the student visa and try and start getting ready for that, because the same way if you are going to spend a few dollars anyway getting ready for the diversity visa, you can still use the same money or add a little more to it and get ready for a student visa. And with the student visa, if you get it approved, it's even faster. It's more guaranteed than anything, because, and that's why I like to encourage people to try that route, because if you have your money and you get accepted into the school and everything, it's easier for you than even wanting to go through all the headache of diversity visa. You can come to the US on a student visa. You can go to school, whether you're coming for your 2 years or 4 years, you can go to school and you can begin your application process from there. You can begin your relocation process, like, excuse me, not application, but relocation process from there. So who knows, maybe you come to the US and you're fortunate while in school, you meet a wife or a husband and who is a US citizen. you can get married, and that's the beginning of your US relocation, right? So you also want to consider that there are many other ways that you can come to the United States legally. And even if you come for your on your student visa, you travel and come here, and maybe you have your 2 year study or your 4 year study, and the time is done, and you still don't have any opportunity to move into permanent residency, you can go back home. Go back home to your home country, do whatever it is that you've learned here, apply the knowledge there, and start doing something. And then who knows? You can try to reapply for another form of visa and come again. And you never know. You might not even want to live in the United States as a permanent resident. Believe me. Maybe you just want to get the green card and be going and coming. But living in the US, yeah, it comes with its own challenges like anywhere. And I don't want you to mind people telling you that it's all glory glory. No, life is not all glory glory in America. Matter of fact, there are some people in Africa who even living better lives than some of us in America, because living life in America is more like you're more like restricted in many ways, especially for us who have families, who have kids. You're restricted in a lot of ways to many things you can do. So don't mind people telling you that it's just all heaven. It's not. So I like for people to come for the experience. Come get the experience, taste the life of the American way, get to experience what it means to live in America, what life is like. And if you like it, yeah, stay. If you don't, go back to your home country and come when you want to and go back home when you want to. So that's all. I just stopped by this morning to encourage every one of you. And I should have gone live yesterday, but I had to cancel the live because, like I said, I had some difficulties. And I just hope that you're all keeping yourself intact. I hope you're bracing yourself up. And like the last video I uploaded before coming on today, I just took a walk with you in the park, and I hope you took advantage of that to make your plan B and to just decide what was next for you after the results. And that's why I was on here this morning, to just check what's next with you after the results. So if you're watching this after this live, if you're watching the replay, I just want you to comment down below and just let me know if you got selected or not. And if you got selected, what's the next step for you? If you did not get selected, what is the next step for you? What's your goal on moving forward? Let's know, because whatever it is, we're still here willing to work with you wherever you are, whether in the US or back home. We're still willing to work with you. And join this family if you haven't. So I noticed, according to analytics, that there are about 90% of you who watch my video and you are not subscribed. Please, it's free. And we're putting a lot of time to do research and bring you valid information, not just listening to somebody or just coming on here and just rambling. So please, the best you can do to help us out, to encourage us to continue to do what we're doing, is to just subscribe to this channel and just like the videos so that YouTube will be able to push it out to others who are also interested in this kind of conversation. So thank you very much again. God bless you. And I look forward to talking with every one of you, whether you've been selected or not. I'm still committed to keeping my promise to you, working with every one of you, no matter where you are. You want to consider joining our Facebook group, whether you're in Africa or whether you're in Europe, no matter where you are, you can join the Facebook group. And I'm going to leave the link down in the video description here. Feel free to join our Facebook group where we just like-minded people that just build one another up. We share opportunities, and we're just looking to growing forward and just building other people up. And I mean, what else? It just makes me feel better to do that. So I want you to consider being a part of this family. Let's grow together. Let's build one another up. And I look forward to meeting with you and talking with you some days. Until then, God bless you. I love you, and just have a bright and beautiful day. Make somebody smile today. Thank you.